Me?
You're not that
I'm-
small. You don't need to be on a booster seat.
I'm pretty small.
Yeah, but not that small. Specifically
Steve is
that
small.
small.
My grandmother is, I think, 4'6", and she has to sit on pillows in her car to be able to see over the steering wheel.
Oh, her to buy
Wow.
a smaller car.
She doesn't want a smaller car because small cars aren't safe.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
You
should
tell
tell
my
her-
grandmother that.
You should tell her to buy the tank that Dale likes.
Hmm.
Dale's a tank guy now.
The gun carrier?
Yeah, Dale's a tank guy now.
Dale does
No.
not like the gun carrier.
What is this game? World of Thunder? Is that what you said it was?
War
No,
Thunder.
no. They're playing War Thunder, and then Dale, which I found out 30 minutes ago, started playing World of Tanks simultaneously with War Thunder.
What?
Over
Monster.
just so many tanks.
Look, not literally at the same time. Like, they weren't both open at the same time.
Dual monitoring tanks.
Dual monitoring tanks akimbo. Dale, you fucking animal.
He's a monster. We can't stop him.
Oh.
Mother.
Me.
That's a feisty theme. Holy shit.
Sorry, I hit the play button instead of the turn up the volume button.
The intro theme. Every time I want to hear that.
Mallory's intro theme.
Great song. Would highly recommend.
I didn't actually hear what it was.
All right, Dale, I'm downloading World of Tanks.
Stop.
Oh, hell yeah.
Stop.
Stop.
Wait, stop. Stop, let me give you a referral code. Hold on.
My
Wait,
man.
give me
No!
one too.
My man. What are we playing D&D tonight?
Why do you do this to me?
Dale, Dean,
No joke.
I want you to change this campaign to be high fantasy, vaguely Greek, to just be tanks. I would like to roleplay a tank, please.
Please put tanks in our Greek fantasy
Do
campaign.
you want? I will take it.
Leonardo da Vinci.
You say that. I'll do it. Don't try
I'm
me.
over here, bro.
Here.
Forgeticus is a tank.
I'll even put that in the fucking D&D chat. There we go. They are married forever now.
Where it belongs.
No joke said to Dale before we got started. How bad would it be to be driving a tank actively during D&D, and
You
with
guys
the
play
full
fucking-
intention of that being absolutely true? How bad would it be if I wasn't playing a game where I drove a tank? It would be awful, I assure you.
Real answer, I don't really care. As long as you're still here. Fail.
You're forgetting about that one time where Dean's like, all right, Odyssey, let's start. And then he sees Gelmi's not playing Destiny 2. Alan's not playing Destiny 2.
No,
Dale's not
that
playing
was
Destiny
not one
2.
time. You just ran Nightfalls almost every single time we played D&D. And
Yeah,
I would
that
see
happens
you logged on at the same time. I'd be like,
Yeah, for the month that we played Destiny together. Sure.
It was a good month.
it was a
It
good
wasn't.
month. When I could play with you and not run a fucking game.
Before I forget, can I share my scheduling thing?
Yeah.
So, I'm scheduled. It's like shift scheduling, so I won't have a consistent schedule. Woo!
Yay.
Thursdays are my set day off though for this semester because that's when I'm having class. So my class will go until 7:30. But then after 7:30, I'm free on Thursdays. Starting August 25th.
Does this mean that you are available at 7:30, or this means you're leaving your class at 7:30 and then would need additional time to get home?
It's a virtual class.
Gotcha.
The transit.
So I'm
Commute is
available at 30.
Traffic is horrible. Sorry, guys, I'm late.
I'm
Going
moving
the
from my
bedroom
couch
the
to my
living
bed.
room was
I
rough.
cannot begin to express how thankful I am that it's no longer me with the weird schedule.
But the good news is that Fridays and Saturdays I'm always done at 5, and it would only be every once in a while that I work until 7, so I would be home at 8. Long story short, it doesn't matter if we're keeping Thursdays,
Fair enough.
at least until December.
I think we can work with that. Is everyone good? We did.
What are we drinking tonight, Dean?
Kieran,
Yummy.
very, very quick update on Luth. He has amnesia now. He doesn't know his name. His name in the Roll20 is Forgeticus, because that's funny to me. Call him what you wish.
Oh dear.
Also, we fought a dragon and won. So
And Mallory started it. Mallory started the fight, and
No,
she said, I
didn't.
want
Dale
to kill this
started.
dragon and steal all of his loot.
No, Dale started the fight because he told me to steal something.
Oh,
And I
you
didn't
started the
want to
fight.
steal, for the record.
Wait, how old is Morgan?
45, I think.
45? Morgan
she-
is well into the age to be making her own decisions.
She's a dwarf, so technically she has not reached maturity yet.
He's old enough to drink in dwarven
It's
culture.
not. I mean, but she's not an adult yet. As a dwarf. Yeah, she's 42. I'm sorry.
Okay. So I'm shooting. Blah, blah, blah. Welcome back to Odyssey of the Dragonlords, Dungeons and Dragons, whatever. Last time on, that's pretty much the gist of it. Does anyone want to add anything before we jump back?
What happened?
So since Kieran's been gone, Luth came back, older with an eye patch, and the tips of his horns are like little, like they're missing, and where they should be is like little weird void energy. And then we killed the dragon because Morgan said, "Hey, I want his shit." So we killed him and we took all his shit.
Where was the dragon? Where are you guys?
Okay,
Still in the
so
Nether Sea.
we were at that like
I think number
cube.
4.
We're at the cube with the sand on top, and it became clear that we weren't gonna get anywhere with that, so we left. And then we went to a cave and we fought a dragon and we won, and then we got stuff. No, we didn't. It wasn't a cave.
We went to the mirror prison,
Mirror prison,
and there was a
which
dragon
is a cave.
named Gonorrhea.
What?
No,
I don't remember what the dragon's name was. It was something ridiculous, though.
it was
It's not
something
bad.
silly.
We
We also couldn't determine the dragon's gender, and that was a whole thing.
The dragon was also disabled, so Mallory killed a disabled dragon.
You delivered the
stole from
killing
it.
blow, so
Yes, but let's all be clear. I have never been responsible for my own actions. So from the
And then-
beginning of this campaign to now, you start a combat, I'm finishing it. Period.
that's all of it. We fought the dragon,
What was this
and
dragon?
I got some shit.
And then we were gonna
I got stuff to finish my stuff.
and then we have on the map left, we have 3, 5, and 2. And I think on top of those, I think separate of those options is Lutheria's luxury barge, or is that one of those options?
It is,
We didn't.
but you don't know where it is because it moves.
Sure. Okay, so on the map we have 3, 5, and 2 left to go explore. We didn't want to get too far ahead without you. And then Lutheria's, I'm assuming, sex barge. But we also didn't want to start that without you. That should be it.
Yeah. That's as much as I can remember.
You are on the Ultros. You've had your little powwow. You see the trapdoor on the deck of the ship open, and a bedraggled Celine crawls out from the lower deck from when you rolled her down the staircase earlier to avoid being eaten by the dragon.
Hey guys. Just had a thick nap. Doing
Who's
okay
back?
here?
And Morgan points out that Luth is back.
When you point at me, I just like look behind me. I'm like, who's back?
He needs help with his.
With his everything.
No, but with his.
I mean, that specifically, but yes, also everything.
Oh, I was not looking at the camera. My mistake. Yeah, don't look at the tips of his horns. It's a void. It is actively a void. I stared a little too long. I think I hurt myself. I don't actually know.
You don't know?
You're gonna make me hurt myself again if I think too hard about it. It's weird. Enough said.
We're gonna have to find a way to fix that. Yeah.
Weirder than everything that was already happening with Lexi?
Yes.
I can
Well-
I already could barely recognize it when I looked at it.
I'm just happily eating some bread. Sitting on.
The only plot point that changed that we didn't mention, Celine, you can hear Luth's name when they say it.
We all can, or just me?
Just you now can hear his name.
In addition to Demetrius, who was able to beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just Celine? I thought I could hear as well. Or am I just projecting myself?
Unless I forgot, I'm pretty sure you can.
Okay,
No,
that's
I
fine.
do.
We're gonna assume
Also-
that I can't.
The husbands are wearing matching shirts, and I just wanted to point that out.
Husbands.
Oh,
Mine has pop.
Shut up, Dale.
Mine does not.
You're wearing matching shirts. Shut up.
Oh. Anyways, Yeah.
Jeez.
buckets were.
stab wound, did you mean extra pocket?
Oh.
Anyways.
Ugh.
You've sort of been discussing your options. You have the remaining islands to go to. You can discuss amongst yourself. When you go to the next island, or wherever you go next, you will need to be specific with who you're taking with you. Because there are going to be people on the ship, and there's going to be people on the exploring party. Where did I put you guys? Another
Copy.
sea. The ultra sort of bobs against the sulfuric waters. You hear the faint sizzling of even the enchanted wood being slowly burned by the potent magics of this undersea. And amidst this massive cavernous space, the silence is almost deafening. What would you like to do next?
Sol turns to Celine and says, "Well, I hope you enjoyed your nap. Do you want to go face Lutheria? Maybe free your family? Question mark. What are the chances you know anything about destroying her scythe? Is there a ritual? Are there things involved? Do we just slap it really hard?
I have a
Slash,
question.
can I roll Arcana? Or could any of us roll Arcana?
Can Chandris, is he still on the ship?
He's still on the ship, yeah.
He's a Lutheria expert.
Oh, this is true.
You see Chandra sort of like staring into a bowl of water at the far end of the ship.
Does he respond?
Did you ask him a question?
Sorry, I thought that was implied. Hey, Chandris, do you know how to break the scythe?
Scythe? I forget what my voice is, so we're going with this one.
I think that's about what it was. I think it was a
Good.
little French.
How the fuck are you French?
I think he was very French. You kidding? I would like to hear Dean do a French
I
accent.
don't know how to do a French accent. Other than an incredibly racist stereotype.
Are you streaming? Are we gonna get your stream canceled again?
Probably. To the one viewer on the stream. Yeah. Incredibly offensive.
Did it get canceled?
We were talking about Nazis for like 40 minutes last week.
We did.
Oh, maybe it wasn't bad. I feel like that's not controversial.
You'd be surprised.
So, yes, how can I help you?
The record was a very anti-Nazi conversation.
The scythe. Grandma already asked you about the scythe.
Which scythe are you like? You mean for like?
Which scythe?
It's a farming
I
school.
would-
The scythe.
I would like to slap Chandris.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, do it.
I already lost my hand. What's another one?
A real Luther response. I'm just saying.
No, I don't think I will.
Are you sure?
I will be very grandmotherly and say, "Sweetie, we really would like to know what you know about the scythe. I think you know which scythe we're talking about. You know the one Lutheria has? The
Oh,
person
yes.
you're an expert in?"
The mistress of the night, my glorious mother.
I thought he was mad at her.
You're right. I've forgotten my own backstory. But
Been a
I
very long time.
appease
You're
her.
forgiven.
I can worm my way back into her good graces, and she will bless me. The scythe, however, what do you need to know? It's magical, of course. I believe it traps souls. It's very painful, so I've been told, to be hit by it. Not much else to say, I think.
How do we break it?
I would not know. I assume any other way. It's not an artifact by any means. It's not protected by some divine magic, but it is a magical item. Durable, in a sense, considering it is made of crystal, but I can't imagine it being much different than any other method of breaking, I assume.
Just did it.
What kind of crystal?
You know, I'm not really a geologist, so I'm not too sure.
Does it look like this? And I show him the blue crystal dragon scale I have.
He flips through the Odyssey of the Dragonlords handbook and pulls up the treasure page. Where did I put it? I literally had it open. A little bit greener. Same texture though.
I mentally make a note of that.
Would I know anything about it because I handled it and used it in my door?
Roll history, arcana, or insight.
Can anyone help her in any way?
No, not for this one.
Okay.
My character sheet is loading.
Founders kind of stared at you awkwardly.
It's still loading.
We just see the little like spinny symbol above.
Celine's head.
Why won't it open?
This conversation really engaging.
Did I close it and try again?
Does anyone else want to ask any questions?
I'm just happy to be hanging with the heroes of legend. I offer Chandra some of my bread.
He takes it, nibbles. Nibbles on it. Come here, Mama. Come here. You fat bastard, get over here. Yeah.
Be nice to Mama.
What you call me?
Up. Mama. Mama, come. Come here. Come here. Baby.
I don't know why it won't open.
Alright, just roll a d20, and we'll just call it luck.
Well,
You imagine holding the scythe in your hand, and the memory feels heavy and cold. And in a burning flash of mental light, it is seared away from your memories. You don't recall anything about it. The moment happened and it was gone. Is there any of this you would like to know? No? Okay. And he returns to staring into this bowl of water in his hands.
Sorry, I was just having a sip of some beverage on the boat. I suppose wine. Do you know anything about her boat path? Or how we could easily find it
The
here
boat-
in the Nether Sea?
The pleasure barge. Also known as
Barge.
Hypnos, the throne of dreams.
That's great.
I have a thought. Dean, I would like to cast a spell, but it's a ritual. Because that's the only way I can cast.
Okay.
I know 3 miles isn't a huge amount when you're on the open sea, but
We can work with this. You begin cast masking it. In the meantime, is there anything else anyone would like?
if this helps with lore and flavor, that's how it comes out to me.
The throne of dreams. It exists solely within the Nether Sea. There's no reason for it to go up, but essentially a pleasure yacht, barge of some varying size. It houses Lutheria's most devout, most loyal servants as they thrive in the throes of debauchery. Really a great time until that got kicked off. It's pretty unfortunate. Wine was great. But the throne winds its way lazily around the Nether Sea, pulled by one of the forgotten brothers of Lutheria. I forget his name. But he carries the barge throughout the Nether Sea on the move. Sightseeing, I assume, of some kind. But the unique thing about the barge, it has the most lush and gracious botanical garden on its top. Fauna the likes you have never seen before covers the entire surface. It's a verdant paradise. Though how she keeps them alive, I assume foul magics, but really fascinating. Very rare plants, and some freaky birds, but very, very beautiful plants. Luth, before I'm chewing a little bit. With your commune with nature, there's a lot of nature to speak of. The air and the water itself seems hostile. But from what you can sense, this eternal maelstrom, this rainstorm, this hovering cloud period that seems to constantly stay, and it sort of blocks the rest of the view behind it, is fresh water dripping down from the ceiling in a torrential rainfall. The only fresh, drinkable water in this area.
So I'm hanging out on the boat. A lot of these conversations with Chandras are going over my head, but I'm like, okay, we're looking for a big old boat where people have sex and consume. And then I see like a little, it's a bear walking on the water in the distance, lapping up some drinkable water in that direction, and I'm like, oh. And I blink and it goes away, and I'm like, oh. And I point out to the rest of them, and I just kind of point. I like wait my turn politely, but I just like point off the ship, and then when someone notices, I'm like, I think drinkable water's over there.
That's good enough for me, shall we?
Do it.
Who needs the druid? Am I right?
Wow.
You didn't like that at all.
The ship begins to make its way towards the what's it called? It has a name. It has a name. It has a name.
Said the name too.
Hypnos.
Oh, you don't know the name yet. But this torrential downpour of water seems to be flowing. It's dense and it's uncanny in this area. But your boat begins to make its way towards about an hour or so of travel before you reach this lovely description. Your vessel drifts towards what appears to be a heavy rainstorm. Strangely, no strong winds can be felt, and the nearby waves remain calm. The storm does not seem to move. It remains in one place and seems to be confined to a narrow area. The falling rain smells fresh and lacks the acidic odor of the surrounding waters. The ship sort of bobs next to it. You feel the cool winds sort of wash over the ship, the only breeze you feel in this dank underground. And fresh water sprinkles the edge of the ship.
We hear the boat finally not sizzling for the first time in a long time.
Would you like to wait? Would you like to explore? Nothing seems to be happening as of right now. Or would you all like to roll me a lovely little perception check and we'll see what happens?
And I sniff for wine and hedonistic tendencies.
You can sniff for wine and hedonistic tendencies. Hi. Celine, you're starting to get a migraine. There's an oppressive weight on the back of your head, and it hurts a little. Celine, you're sort of taking in the not Celine, sorry, Sil. You're taking in the water, the falls coming in from above. However, Mordrin and Flestichus. I just Demetrius is dead. Or he's piloting a tank somewhere.
I am not driving a tank. Give me a moment.
He's like, I'm getting into a tank. I'm not in a tank yet.
There you go.
Is it okay? You have seen nothing. Go back to your tankdom. Mordrin. Well, Luth first. You smell the unmistakable burning stench of a very strong wine. And underneath that, a lot of hedonistic tendencies, very unmistakable. And underneath that, a garden's worth, a boutique's worth of flowers. Like unusual, of a kind and variety you've never smelled before. It's beautiful, quite frankly. The variety that assaults your nostrils, your senses. And Mordrin, you see over in the west a towering shape trudging through the water. And it's coming towards you. It appears to be a man of some kind. Were that man to
A
be
man.
100 stories tall.
Gross.
I think the reason why Celine rolled so poorly and Sil rolled so poorly is because Sil is pestering Celine and being like, "Are you sure you're okay? Or are we going to be good? Like, are you prepared for this? This is going to be pretty intense. Do you need a Werther's?"
I'm giving her like 4 at this point.
Just shoving them
Not
down her
even
throat.
getting in response, just giving them.
Celine's been thinking about this for how many years. She's ready to roll.
I'm like, oh my god, stop. I'm fine. We're just. Well, oh
God,
my gosh,
Mom, I'm not a kid
where are you getting
anymore.
these from?
Where are you getting these?
But that's why we seen absolutely nothing.
Okay. The dang. So this massive figure of a man is coming towards you. Do you do anything, or you just wait?
Point it out. Everybody who didn't see it. I'm like,
I-
look, he's coming this way.
Is it walking or is it like?
It is walking across the bottom of the ocean,
Oh, I thought he was in a ship. Fuck.
and you can
Can we
see
mo-
his torso towering above the rest of the seafloor or the ocean waves.
Is that where I smell hedonism?
No, behind him.
Can we move the ship out of the way of direct impact, please?
You do so. It's relatively. He's not moving fast. He's shambling,
Gotcha.
but it is moving towards you. I'm assuming you're just gonna wait it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is what you see. If it works, which I hope it does.
Oh my
Can-
god.
Can you see anything?
He is huge.
This
Um,
massive colossi of a figure. Dark
everyone zoom out a bunch.
skin, charred, scarred, scratched, bruised, and battered. This thing looks ancient. And notably, his eyes are covered in bandage and his mouth has been stitched shut.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for this guy.
Luth, the sword on your back begins to hum. The one covered in crystal. It burns.
It's a shame. I know what that means. Luth doesn't. I take the sword off my back and I'm like, what? What is? I'm just gonna kind of hold it so it doesn't burn me more than I've been burned. I know that that sword is sentient. I'm imagining that like, and I know that it's been muffled by the daring choices of science that I have thrusted upon it. But I'm getting a clear vibe of like it it hates the chain. It wants to swing at the chain. Is that right?
Yes, to a degree. Not the chain per se, but you are in the right direction.
Yeah.
I'll give you that much. All right, let me actually read this fucking description thing, shall we? Ha 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 ha. Ugh. Apologies. As the giant draws nearer, you see being towed behind it on this massive chain is a barge. A sleek, long hull made of polished bronze. Solid, polished bronze. Sort of shimmers in the unnatural light of the Underdark. And atop the ship, it's crowned with this incredible canopy, dense, lush vegetation, a forest, a veritable grove of tree and wildlife, jutting out over the edge of the ship, spilling out over the ocean. And those of you, Mordrin, you notice just a small platform jutting from the side of the barge, just above the waterline. The structure appears like it's used as a dock and out of view of the main deck itself. Behind the platform is a very faint outline of what you would assume to be a door of some kind.
Am I the only one to see that?
You are the only one to see that.
I communicate that. I'm like, hey, look, there's a dock there.
Gotta get my eyes checked, I guess.
Yeah, get it together. Can
And
Morgan try to see if this thing has noticed? The guy has like noticed us, our ship.
given that he is blind, he does not notice you.
That'll do it.
Do it. That's so sad. I feel so bad for him.
We finally agree, Morgan. I know you're usually very bloodlust and all, but I want to help that man.
That's so-
Maybe we just start by docking.
That seems like a good place to start. Good as any.
Dock me, please, good sir.
What?
Ian, please dock me.
Hold on. Up. I'm just doing some shenanigans in the background. You
Suspicious.
approach the thing. I should have done this a long time ago, but I didn't because I'm a fool. You. The dot itself only appears to be about 20 or 30 feet long, maybe 40. The ship itself will not fit, and it's very likely that you'd be noticed if you take the whole ass. What's it called?
Ultros.
Ultros right next to the barge.
We have a little dinghy, right?
You have a little dinghy. You have 4 little dinghies, which is not enough for an OSHA certified ship for a crew of 100.
Sure, but we can take us.
You can.
Also,
Who is-
the Titanic hasn't happened yet, so what's the worst that can happen?
It's the weirdest thing that'll happen. Don't say
Yeah.
that. Oh no, there's an iceberg.
All right. What would you like to do? Would you like to boat your way over?
Sneakily.
Yes.
All right.
We should. Okay, who are we taking on the small boats, and how many people are like? How many boats are we taking? How many people can fit on them? You just want to take a one boat? Take two?
The boats themselves, I think, can fit 6 people relatively comfortably, and then it gets weird.
So we're fine. We have 5. And then Honora and Kyra, that's 7. Luth can swim alongside the boat.
And you have push.
How weird is weird?
Huh? How weird is what?
How
We
weird
have
is
4 of
weird?
them.
You do have 4 boats.
We can have more
Yeah.
than one.
Yeah,
But-
we can take 2 boats, and then if one of them gets like horribly sunk in an accident, at least we've got a spare to get back with.
At least only half of us die.
Yeah, exactly. Well, then it just gets weird on the way back, and that's
It's another trolley
better.
problem. Let's go.
better than being stranded, I guess.
Are the dinghies similarly protected from the weird
Nope.
ooze that is the water?
Absolutely not.
Well,
Oh.
but this is fresh water.
No. There's
No.
fresh water coming from the ceiling like rain. But
Gotcha.
there's
Gotcha.
not
Gotcha.
enough to dilute the big sizzle.
Gotcha. So I will not
Let's take a
swim.
look at the boat, shall we?
I refuse to
boat.
swim. I will not.
I lied. You only have 2 boats, and it can fit way more people. Look at that shit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can fit 9 people on a dinghy. Not be weird. They actually have stats. Way back in chapter 3, which we haven't touched in a very long time.
Also, are they magical dinghies?
No.
They're gonna sizzle out in the lake.
They're gonna sizzle, baby. Hey.
That's unfortunate.
We'll just-
Ciao.
As quick as possible, we will just with the oars.
Stealthily, of course.
How close do you think we can get to it? Do you think
Without
we can get it without being noticed?
how stealthy do you think Barbaros is?
Pirate.
He's a pirate, yeah.
Pirate knows his way with ships.
Was Barbaros more of a subterfuge guy, or was he a I'm going to blow your hand off if you don't give me your money kind of pirate?
He was
Oh,
more of I'll blow your hand off if you don't give me money kind
That
of.
doesn't mean
I'll
he's
say that.
not dexterous with navigating a ship if we give him the right instructions.
Barbaros have a? Did I give Barbaros a character sheet?
No, don't give him a character sheet because that means you'll kill him one day. I don't
I
want him
would
to have a character sheet. That
never.
means he'll have health points.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Let's see. Where
That's
are
the same.
you?
That's the same. See, Dale, you see what you taught Dean? That's the same humming that you're when you're about to fireball. He's like, ooh, hoo, hoo. I'm gonna ruin
Pirates.
Gelmy's day. God damn
That-
it.
Oh, we were there. Yeah, I got a character sheet for Barbaros.
Holger
Barbaros
Ritter.
can roll now. There you go, Barbaros.
Oh, speaking of stats and character sheets, can I level up Honora? She's still level 5.
Yeah, you can level up or burn her up to level 8.
Oh shit, that's gonna be exciting.
On the topic of things forgotten, there are 2 things that I keep forgetting about that I want to share. Kieran, there are ads on the radio stations that I am allowed to listen to at work for Maine, and they're the funniest ads ever because it's literally 2 sentences. The first sentence is something along the lines of climb a lighthouse, go to the beach, go boating, it's whale season. And then the second sentence is go on a vacation in Maine. And that's the ad.
Vacation
That's-
land.
The full ad.
The full ad is like 5 seconds
Go.
long. It's, climb a
They're
lighthouse. Come visit Maine today.
Just go.
Climb a
That's so
lighthouse.
There
That
are,
was
Oh,
the
that's
first
so
one I
good.
heard was climb a lighthouse. And it
there are so many lighthouses in Maine, and I have visited many of them, and I have not been to a single one that you can climb. I'm just gonna put that one out there. I don't
Well-
know that. I'm sure that there are ones that you can, but I have never been to one. That
Also,
you
You
can
could
actually
climb
visit.
them if you weren't a coward.
I feel lied to. Point being. The other thing is that I was listening to NPR and they were talking about there's a lawsuit happening right now where digitally shared books may no longer be a thing because one website. I figured this. I wanted to talk to you, Mal, about it, but we can talk about this another time. I'm
Yeah, I
sure
read
you
about
do.
that too.
Well, I guess we're all going to be pirates one day. Or right now.
They're threatening libraries with it.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
It's
That's
not
what's
meant.
done.
Yeah, it's not targeting people. It's targeting libraries.
What the fuck? Why? But why?
Dumb as shit.
Anyway,
Because they oppose the free flow of information, Dean.
blow these nuts.
Today,
Because it's
there was a
free.
patron. Today there was a patron at our branch, and he was like leaving on the phone, and he was obviously talking to like the VA or something. But he was leaving, and he was like, "I am a veteran," and I was like, "I hope that's how Dean shares that information in the future."
I will.
I
What?
am a veteran.
I hope the fuck I don't. Guys, I made a boat. Put yourselves in the boat, please.
Boat.
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 It's a boat. Why is
That
the
man
boat?
looks very sad.
So
He is.
if we're going to potentially face down Lutheria, are we bringing more than just us?
Are you?
Not a boat full of people that could
Wait.
potentially help.
Wait, can we assume that we had a long rest in between
That would be
That-
great.
fighting the
You killed
dragon?
the dragon? You did not have a unless you want to wait a day in the Nether Sea.
I can. I'm pretty hurt. I can't imagine facing Lutheria as
You
hurt
can
as I
take a
am.
nap in the Nether Sea. Nothing's stopping you.
Just did.
I broke something.
I'll take a nap if we can take a nap. How
A
many
long
hit
nap?
die can I?
Oh yeah, it's as many as you have left.
Oh, okay, great.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, put all the people you want on the map Like I said, you can fit 9 people on this boat before it becomes weird.
That is so hard.
Which friends do you want to die?
I'm trying to remember what our options are.
Let's look at the ship
Yeah, thank you.
of the gamers. We have Steros the Jenkin, who sort of cackles evilly to himself when you don't look. You have Iola the Druid that you picked up hitchhiking in the Cerulean of the Sea. Bulbud, who has the intelligence of a large rock, but has the strength of 10 men.
Oh,
Chandris, who
also
just screams evil, but he's still on your ship. Syrah, who was legitimately evil, but is now hypothetically less evil. Darian, who is going through her quiet girl middle school phase. Lorius.
I think we should take Darian.
No, she's got to live. We cannot take Darian.
I like Darian though.
Listen, I like Darian too, but she is, as far as I still know, the last Amazonian.
You have
mean,
Lorius, who's infatuated with Celine, and did
Oh,
risk
he's
his
gotta
life
go.
did risk his life to save her. You have Woman, who is still asleep. You have Nessa, who is the centaur that I think Celine bonded with, and is your BFF forever I've ever. You have Kyra, of course. You have Pythor, who is drunk and about to roll off the ship again. Phosphorus, which is the dragon of Demetrius. You have Anora's dragon, who I gave a name like a year and a half ago, and I forgot what I named it, so we'll figure that one out later. You have Barbros, who now has a stat block.
Yes,
And-
Barbaros.
I think that's everyone that you have on the ship as of right now.
And we can take. There's 5 of us, and then Honora and Kyra if you want to take them, and then we would be able to take 2 more.
Yeah, and then Nessa is big, and Steros is also big, if you were considering them. Large.
And we can we take our dinghy from our boat to the barge without it like melting?
Probably. Oh, I was looking at the
We
stat
said
block.
we were in the freshwater part.
The rain is fresh. The ocean, the sea itself is still dangerous. It's diluted, but it's not. I mean, you want to drink it and find out?
No.
You sure? I really recommend it. I got this whole D100 table. Ooh. Ooh. Where is the dinghy? The dinghy has a stat block. I cannot find it.
Dinghy has a stat block.
Who's rolling? Who's rolling?
I was rolling hit dice, and now Gelmy is.
The rowboat
Also,
has it has 100 hit points.
okay, that seems like enough for the sea. The sea didn't cause damage. It caused like a damage every hour or
To
something.
the Ultros, which is a legendary ship infused with magic.
Okay, but how much damage does the sea deal then?
You should take a dip and find out.
No.
Can I throw a stick in there and see what happens to it?
Where'd you get the stick?
I drop an arrow.
I'm a druid. I always have plants on me.
You see the stick plunge into the water. It immediately sort of like shrivels up and starts crackling and turning to dust.
Hmm.
Can I do some proportions math and estimate how long our boat has?
Roll intelligence. Great
Hmm.
intelligence. I guess.
Hmm.
You don't anywhere from 20 minutes to a day, depending on how fast you row.
Because I'm proficient in water vehicles. Can I roll?
You can roll straight intelligence and add your proficiency bonus.
Intelligence. 12.
12?
Couple of smart Nellies in here.
Let's see. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Where is it? Where is it?
Here's my super suit.
Is my suit.
The ship would survive. The dinghy would survive. Any more than a day, though, it would start to fall apart pretty aggressively.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not knowing anything about the barge specifically, is it fair to assume that if we dock it at the barge, it will be out of direct contact with the water?
From what you can see, there is a place to dock it. Let me look at it real quick. Maybe. You won't know until you get there.
Fair enough.
Make a baby tidal wave that lifts our boat up and places it on top of the dock out of the scary water.
That sounds fun. I am in full support of this.
Nice.
You want to all roll me perception one more time before you do that. You have to beat a 19, mind you.
Not
Hmm.
only hot.
That's
Okay.
not
Carry on.
Okay, wait a minute. Are you progressing the plot while we're actively having a discussion about how to do something?
The plot was already in place. I'm just trying to see that you know.
Okay.
All right, who's coming with us?
I still think Darian should come with us, but I understand your concerns.
I don't want to be the last Amazonian.
I think Syrah should come with us, maybe?
I
Like,
was
if
thinking-
anybody else wants revenge on Lutheria, it's her.
Ooh,
That's
that's
true.
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I was thinking that.
Should Chandra
Chandra's-
come?
Should
But
not
I'm-
come.
But here's the
I-
thing:
Chandra's
he'll know where
volunteers.
everything on the he'll know where
Chandra's
everything
jumps-
on the barge
Jumps
is.
into the boat.
But I am worried about him being a traitor.
He's
Chandra's-
so slimy.
Lutheria's gonna make eye contact with him, and he's gonna melt for her. Like she's gonna be like, "I'm sorry," and he's gonna be like, "You're right." Stab.
I'm sorry.
He's so slimy.
I'm sorry.
I've never met a more spineless man in my life. And we have Lorius on the ship.
Yikes.
Wow. Wow.
I could. No, I don't think it would work well enough. I'm gonna say I could try to just command him. I don't know how
Congress is now sitting in the boat, waiting for you guys.
He's also like a fairly proficient spellcaster. Like we
Yeah.
don't know what level he is, but we know
No.
that like he was at least the advisor to like the king and queen. Like
Right, so I don't want him turning against us.
he can at least cast fireball.
On
I don't
us.
have someone doing fireball on me. I'm not taking that chance. We have plenty of powerful people on this boat.
Let him take it
Okay.
on me. I'm okay. I'm not so afraid of fireball.
What if we tie his hands behind his back?
Why?
What?
I don't
Then
know.
he's just taking up space on the boat.
Get him off the
He's
boat.
either a traitor or useless.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
still
Don't bring him. I still think that he would be a useful tool in navigating this boat.
I
But
agree,
No.
but I don't have a spine to argue, so
I can take you
Luth
to
is
her.
currently just happy he gets to go.
I will show you the way.
That's gross, Dean. Don't ever say that again.
He doesn't get off the boat. He's waiting for you guys to go.
Get off.
That's awkward.
does he listen to Morgren?
No.
I'll fight this man right now. I pushed him out of the boat.
Roll
I
athletics.
help.
Both of you roll athletics.
You. Oh,
Can I roll dexterity?
No, you
Can
may
I
not
say
for
I
this
do a
one.
backflip first?
Backflip to get him up the fucking boat.
Not right
flip
now.
over him, grab his arm.
Roundhouse kick, come on.
Roll athletics. Oh my word, you heathens. Monsters, the lot of you. Alright, what do we got?
I got
An 18.
Yeah, you shove him on the boat. Yada! He
the
sits
lady
on
said
the deck of the
no.
ship. It's like,
Sorry, Chandras.
he pouts. He's a little miffed. Like, fine. See how fare you well. Fuck. How well you fare.
Andres and
Fare thee well.
found the same.
Chandras, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you in. Or I trust you as far as I can throw you in. I have -1 to my strength, and that's just a shame, because you could have been really helpful.
I am helpful.
Okay, can you tell us
way.
everything you know before we leave?
What if we make him swear an oath?
The barge itself is surrounded by Lutheria's most devout followers. They will literally kill themselves for her. You will either have to persuading them is not going to be an option. You might have to subvert them and use their love of her against her, but you're going to, if you go in guns blazing, whatever the fuck her gun is, you're going to be in for a very tough fight. She has
I need to read up on
various
my new
natives of
stuff.
Thylia, from werefolk to snake people, and because Vitharia is her sort of aura. A lot of them are spellcasters.
Are any
Rumor
of
has
them-
it she has even one of the fates under her thumb. Though I've never confirmed it myself. There are some rooms on that ship that are locked and key even to me. At the very top of the ship, Lotharia sits upon her throne. She lets the goatlings and such entertain her, but the moment someone displeases her, they're usually executed on the spot or transformed into a pumpkin or some similarly sick joke.
How did you get away again?
I ran the fuck away. I was on a diplomatic mission for her, and then she banished me while I was on my mission, so I'm kind of like in limbo, and I was like told never to return, so I'm returning to beg for forgiveness. Be like, hey, it's chill, fam. These guys are cool. I'll vouch for you. Like, she talks. She loves to talk, and if that buys you time, then that buys you time. Like, if there's anything
Yeah,
that she
you're
loves,
not coming.
bro. I do.
That was the least convincing argument I've ever heard.
All right, I tried.
He already strongly dislikes us. I don't know if you vouching for us is going to reverse that.
She banished you. Why
So-
is your word useful?
Why would yours be any more different? I know her tips. I know her ins and outs. I know what she likes, dislikes. I know her monthly rate on OnlyFans. Sorry.
You know her what?
I'll leave that.
Monthly rate on OnlyFans.
Why would you?
Because I gotta call Dean out on his shit.
She's I'm very tired.
So why why should we trust you? Like, why would we assume that you would do anything other than turn against us because Lotharia tells you to?
That's up for you to decide. I've said my piece. And if you don't trust me, then you don't trust me. But we've
Andres,
been on this ship for 40-some days.
Andres, I would like to ask you straight up if Lotharia offers you an opportunity to join back the folds, but in cost to doing so would be to a detriment to us or the ship or these heroes, will you take it?
Would you, and only you, mind you, roll insight?
Ah. Boo. Yeah.
He would sell your soul for a quarter. He's been plotting to sell you out to Lotharia since the day he met you.
Yeah,
Hold it!
we figured.
Listen, it's nice to know. It's nice to know.
He just told us that any person who spends time on that boat would give up their life for her. Why would he be any different?
We are
Thanks,
we are
Saunders.
we are some of the biggest threats to Bacteria that exist. If he could get in our good graces and just deliver us on a silver platter, that is his best way of getting back on.
Can we actually, like, even before we leave, can we just like tie him up and have people like watch him in like the back of the boat? I like
You can
really
try.
don't just-
You can try.
Let's gag him as well. Let's.
Also, this isn't related, but can we take Bullbug?
I think that's a good idea.
Love to take Bullbug.
My only hesitation is if she pulls some shit and casts some spells where you have to be smart.
Maybe we should take Intelligent Friends. I think Intelligent Friends might be useful.
Might be helpful. Yeah.
I
they
don't
can
know
actually
which
feel
of
the
us
pain
ones
when
are
they die.
intelligent.
Spellcasters would be great because I'm running out of spell slots.
Oh right,
No.
short rest. Not
Oh.
Yeah.
I would love to bring Sierra. I feel
I
like
think
she's
you're a
smart.
good idea.
We
Yeah.
took a
And
short rest.
I don't
Short
get my spells back on a short rest.
Oh, sad.
What a fucking nerd.
Most
Yeah.
spellcasters don't, I believe.
Wizards do.
Well,
And so
wizards
do monks.
wizards
Get
do
some.
Wizards can
once
get
in
like
between
a
long
couple
rests.
back. Yeah.
Sometimes
Warlocks get
wizards
all
do.
their shit.
Yeah. They also only can have they only have 2 spell slots.
True.
You're talking about
But-
warlocks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
They're
wizards.
the beefiest slots, though.
I
Love
didn't
Warlock.
just fight a dragon, so I have all my slots.
I have
This is true.
all of
I
them.
have all my slots.
I have most of them, but I'm not all that much of a spellcaster. What if here's an idea? What if I just give them to Demetrius? These are tangible things.
They are. You're going to take a blood transfusion. You're going to
No.
take
You
a
have-
permanent
how many-
debuff to
how
your
many-
health.
How many 4th and 5th level spell slots do you have?
0.
Those are the ones I need.
Fucking
Okay.
chump change. Yeah, you peasant. Level
I got
1 ass
4 level
caster.
1.
Got your cantrips.
Weak ass casting bitch. Get your nasty stink ass out of here.
Hey man, listen. I can
Ass
cast Hunter's
caster.
Mark for days.
But you never
Do
do.
we have?
Always forget.
You never do. You can.
Do we have any smart friends? Is the question.
I didn't look at their
Is
character
Gloria
sheets.
smart?
Let's fucking find out. I don't know, actually. Hold on.
Glorious. I feel like Glorious is a lover, not a fighter.
Okay.
He can love
That's
his way.
just my vibe.
He can love his way to Lutheria. He
I
can
don't
love
know
that
how
whole
beefy
ship.
he is.
Fuck.
Is he beefy? Like, can he fight? Can he hold his own?
He's a bard.
Yeah, he has spells.
Glorious.
Dissonant
What the-
whispers.
Oh, I forgot. I fucked up his character sheet. So he has the stats of a purple worm now. So unofficially, Lorius has 28 strength. Officially, he
We're
doesn't.
bringing him.
Yes.
We're bringing him. Let's go.
Incredible.
Unofficially,
Just lift her
Lorius
up
is
and
a
throw her.
level 15 purple worm.
Yes.
I don't know what happened to his
Incredible.
old character sheet.
Does that fit?
I don't know. I fucked this. This was like session 3, and I fucked up his character sheet, and there's a character still fucking here on this campaign. Okay,
So let's not take Glorious for the sake of Dean's sanity.
you can,
Fair enough.
Will he have 28 strength?
maybe.
Just yeet Lutheria.
Darian is not smart. I'm sorry to say. Pythor is not smart, which is obvious. Chandras has
Also-
18 intelligence.
Could Pythor even fight Lutheria with the Oath of Peace
Pythor
still
is
going?
drunk as shit right now. So even if there was no Oath of
That's
Peace, he could not have it.
He's still-
He's
Okay, fair
blitzed out of his mind.
This is kind of a shitty thing to suggest, but could we take Chandras and then at the very end double cross him?
You can try.
How are we gonna double cross him though? What's
Yeah.
the,
Yeah. We hit a lot, right? We can knock him out.
Did you also openly discuss gadding and handcuffing him to his face, though?
we
Yeah, but that's his kink.
okay.
I
I feel like it
mean,
must be.
hold on.
I feel like it must be. He must be into that. There's no way.
Moderately. It's a Lutheria thing.
Moderately.
I still feel like
Moderately into that.
Voyeurism.
if we take him, then we just have to worry about him the whole time. And then if we have to take him out before he can take us out, that's still one less person that we have fighting on our side.
Why are we talking about taking him again?
I don't know.
I thought we had
might-
decided.
It just might be a benefit. I don't know. I'm sorry.
We pushed him out of the boat.
The dinghy
We can push him back
onto
on.
the actual ship.
If we don't have any smart friends, I say we take Bullbug.
We really don't have many smart friends. I don't know what you guys have been doing.
Ugh, it's because we lost Shapes.
You did lose Shapes.
I
Alright,
miss him so much.
How did
I
he
miss
die?
him every day.
Apes died, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, Shapes got killed by Helios. What's his face?
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all let him die. That's crazy.
Look how happy Dean looks. Remembering how he killed Shapes.
For all the murders he's committed.
Fucked up, Dean. That's fucked up, man.
I don't kill them. Your actions do.
No.
No.
No, you're right. I absolutely butchered him. It was hysterical.
Yeah. There we go.
Rip. You'll
Is
never know what his
Bullbug-
plot has in store. What?
Yeah, and I'm really sad about it. Is Bullbug a big boy? Does he need one spot or two?
You can squeeze. If Luke takes one spot, Bulldog takes one spot. You can squeeze him. Just don't put them on the same seat. He is hurting for intelligence.
Put us on opposite sides.
Yeah,
We
sounds
can
good to
share
me.
one. I won't take up a full seat. I'll share with Bulldog.
Bully bug.
So we're
I'm
taking
doing-
Bullbug and we're taking Sierra,
Yes.
and then Kyra and Anora.
Alright, I'm giving everyone access to Bullbug so you can all play Bullbug. And you said Syrah?
Yes.
I am going to control Sierra for the time being, just for plot reasons. And I'll take over Kyra as well.
There's kids on the barge, right? Like she could snack on a couple.
Oh, wow. Forgot about that.
Oh wow.
And Honora, everyone's favorite. And Orlando. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. Who's missing from the boat? Luth. And Bullbug. Ba-da.
Not on the boat. Oh, there we go.
Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. The boat is full. Is it?
Could you? Are we rowing?
You are rowing.
Then I feel like Bullbug and I should be side to side to each other as we row and push the shit out of this boat.
Are you going fast or are you going stealthy?
That's a fair point. Stealthy it is,
All right.
but I still feel like we should do it because big guys. No, we can go slow.
Okay. Bullbug and Luth. Would you kindly roll me stealth? Your little dinghy begins to approach the barge.
Does my heavy armor count?
Are you wearing
Well,
heavy
like,
armor?
with-
You're not wearing
Yes.
heavy armor. Are you?
I am wearing heavy armor. That's the mariner's armor. It's heavy armor.
You can't rage if you're wearing heavy armor. Unless I said something different.
Hold on, let me check.
I'm pretty sure we had this suggestion before. I think it's labeled as it, but Ramirez's armor I think was like light.
Scale mail. I'm wearing scale mail. Yeah, that's medium.
You did. So it's not heavy armor.
What is that? Oh,
Because scale mail
I
has
think
an
it's-
advantage stealth.
yeah. Yeah.
So a nice, lovely 3. Very good.
Mhm.
Could somebody roll for a Bulbul?
Let's see him.
character sheet is at the
He's in
bottom.
B team? No.
He's in important NPCs underneath Utud sheets.
Sheets.
Oh, in appendices, UTIT
Yes,
sheets, important
yes.
NPCs. There it is. He does not obviously have any stealth, so that's just a straight dex roll.
Very good, guys. Very
Okay,
good.
sorry, I'm back. What's up? What's happening?
We're rolling stealth. If you would like to do anything before Dean nukes us in the water.
We would. Pew! With a nice big fat snap of the metal adamantine fingers, a wave of stealthiness washes over all of us as we feel extra super cool.
Extra super cool and stuff.
In the background, you hear dun 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 dun, but only within 30 feet of me. Other than that, there's
I closed the book. I don't know why I keep doing that. Hi, Mama. Hi, baby. Hello.
so everyone adds 10 to whatever they roll.
So that's 13 and 14 for the two men rowing the ship.
Shall we then? Nope, just those two.
Oh, just those two? Sorry.
Because they are rowing the boat. It is not as stealthy as you would have liked. There's a lot of splashing, a lot of very loud grunting, a lot of showboating. Bullbud keeps trying to outperform you, so he makes every time you make a breathe, he breathes louder, essentially. Every time you grunt, he grunts louder. It's not the best, but thankfully still helps cover for you by weaving some deep magic and covering your approach ever so slightly. Your boat approaches the dock. You see this small inlet in the ship itself seems to have. You see 4 other boats docked, tied off to the piers, filled with about five young, strapping young men, shirtless, of course, the pleasure barge, and one very gorgeous woman, by whatever your standards might be the take it as you will. And she's sort of looking out to the horizon, and as your ship approaches, with Bullbud going,
Fucking idiot.
she sort of waves at you guys. How do I wave?
How do you wave? How does she wave?
How does one wave?
You can wave like 4-year-olds do.
She does. What do you do?
I knock an arrow and say, "Do I shoot her?"
Stop!
Walks into somebody's house, pulls out a gun.
Oh, wait, are we trying to sneak onto this boat? Do we want our presence announced or no?
I don't know if any of you guys ever watched Dirk Gently, but I always think of that scene where the guy's like, I have the shot, and the guy's like, what? We're just doing surveillance. Why do you even have a gun? He's like, should I take the shot, sir? And he's like, no! What are you doing?
Should I take this shot? Still no!
We can at least try to blend in. Obviously, if things go wrong, we should take her out, but
Okay.
if there's waving happening, I feel like we should keep this not fighting thing as long as possible.
What's the what's the thing from that movie? Just smile and wave.
Smile and wave, boys.
Smile and wave, boys.
Okay.
The penguins from Madagascar.
Yeah, just smile and wave.
The TV show and movies. Wonderful pieces of art. Anyways, what are you doing? She's begins like beckoning you closer.
Oh, I'm waving.
Are you still rowing? Bulbuck's still rowing. I don't know what you told him, but he's not stopped rowing. The boat is kind of spinning in a circle.
Oh, Bug, we're here.
What?
No, we're here.
Oh,
You can stop rowing. We're here.
yeah. Hello, fair travelers. Come. Are you here for the party?
It feels like we're just right on time.
Fashionably late as always. Come aboard. We'll put your ship right here. Wonderful.
And might I ask your name?
I've forgotten it a long time ago.
What?
I've forgotten it a long time. Really, we're just here in the moment.
Haven't we all?
You did it. You see, as she's beckoning you close to the men lounging on these boats that sort of bob in the water, smoking some sort of dark plant.
Can I get a feel for if they think we're actually friends or foes?
Roll insight.
Can we all do that?
If you all do it, it's going to be a group roll.
I have not rolled above a 10 this whole game.
I will definitely be doing this. I'm already weary. Wary. I said that wrong. Wary.
Wait, so what are you trying to gauge exactly?
Whether or not they think we're
She's-
friends or foes, or
Yeah.
whether we're supposed to be here, maybe in
She's
They
like
give
acting
off-
friendly.
The same energy as the drunk girl in a public bathroom that's taking care. Or your frat bro friend, who you lost touch with, but you see him blackout drunk at a party and he offers you chicken tenders. That's the vibe.
good vibes only.
A good guy.
Or they're just absolutely blitzed out of their mind.
Well, that helps.
So, what are we celebrating?
Mistress, Savior, Goddess, Lutheria, she's granted us audience. This bond, Hypnos, truly luxury to find. When do you really need a reason to celebrate being alive?
Listen, I never need a reason for a good glass of wine.
He beckons you toward the ship.
Is that Kieran or Celine?
What's the difference?
Dean, that is very different from wine.
I know. It tastes like it, though.
My glass is empty, though.
What is it? What are you drinking?
This is American honey whiskey.
From the bottle.
From the bottle.
Bourbon whiskey.
Zoinks.
Anyways, she sort of holds out her hand to you, Celine.
Get off the boat.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'd take her hand.
She says, "Welcome to Hypnos," and she kisses your hand.
Oh.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Don't even joke about that.
No, you don't actually need to roll for this one. You feel a little lightheaded, but otherwise fine.
Hmm.
She holds out her hand to the next person on the ship.
I feel lightheaded like when I touch her hand.
No, when she kisses you. She also
Oh,
might
I
just
forgot,
be
yeah.
hot. I don't know.
Is she?
I'll leave that up to you. I will not describe what I consider to be a beautiful woman or a person because my perspective of beauty is different from everyone else's.
Do we all see someone different?
No, I'm leaving it vague so you can fill it with whatever you want to see.
He's conventionally attractive.
She's conventionally attractive.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm blushing.
The men offer you it looks to be a roll of some kind. They don't even look at you. They're kind of holding it up to you as you pass.
I take it and like pretend
You pretend.
to like take a puff and like pass it on.
Okay. Nice, dude. Nice. And the rest of you?
We'll also pretend.
Do you
I
let
will.
her?
I will introduce myself. I'm like, hi, I'm Forgetty.
She takes your hand and she kisses it. Ay, aren't you a strong one?
I blush. Oh, I try.
Oh, maybe we'll find time to speak with each other later.
Oh, that'd be nice.
This is a barge of dreams, after all. Maybe you'll see
you do
me
have a
in
nice.
yours.
You do have a nice personality.
Thanks, I've been working on that. Anyone else getting onto the boat? Is everybody on the boat?
Yes.
Think so.
Let's go.
All right.
So
As
all,
she takes you and she like kisses your hand. Each and every one of you. It's like, I don't know. Some
Oh,
weird...
I don't want
maybe-
that.
You don't want
Scylla's
that.
actively not trying not to be kissed by this woman.
You're right, ma'am.
I have a thing. It's
Oh,
fine.
I understand. My brother's like it. He's a foot person. I did it.
Same. Is your brother here?
Do I know your brother? We have
Upstairs.
the same kinks.
Oh my god. You should meet him. He's upstairs in one of the rooms. Usually sleeping, but...
Which one? Actually, I'm not entirely sure how to navigate around this place. Do you have like a map or something you could just give us?
Ready? Hypnos, follow your heart. It'll take you to exactly where you need to be.
You know what? I love that. I absolutely love that.
Doodles, darling. Yeah, she basically like, I don't know, European style greets everyone. Whatever the Europeans do. You are now on the boat. Which
Wow.
to move these out of the way. Roll and roll. The anchors on board and the tables are slowly rolling randy dandy oh.
That's what I imagined. Why Bullbug and I had shit rolls. We just kept doing shanties.
Yes.
Couldn't help it.
The dinghy.
Hey man, a shanty's a shanty. Like.
All right. You are on the dock. You sort of they all offer you a smoke. You all pretend, I assume.
I just politely decline.
Okay, they don't mind. Okay, let's do this, shall we? Sit. Bum, 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 bum. I would like all of you to do me a lovely little wisdom sing.
No.
Everyone
Something.
but
Something.
Alan
I'm an
has
elf,
disadvantage.
so I can't. Oh, that sucks.
Say that again.
Oh,
I'm
that
sorry.
sucks.
Everyone but Alan has advantage against this. Or has disadvantage. My bad. Ha 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 ha.
What?
do you want me to roll another die or roll again?
Just roll again.
There you
Okay. So going can someone roll for Bulbud, Syrah, and Nora? Well, actually, yeah, I think you guys have control over Syrah. You can roll for her. Just let me grant her powers to those involved. Right now, all players, not just Celine. All players. Whoops, not that one.
I think I have Bullbug, and I think that's it.
All right, you should have Syrah now, which I will present to you by force.
Wow.
Wow, look at that bio. Fancy.
Did I actually write a bio? I don't
No.
remember. Some characters I did. Some characters I
Also,
didn't.
when I open up the character sheet, it just says, "How do you want to create this character?"
Hmm.
I think I broke her.
I can see your sheet.
Oh, okay.
Ian just forcefully showed it to us.
Just close out of that window and try to open it from the side. All right. So, disadvantage. Let's go down the line. Sil, your no, wisdom save. Sil, you are fine, of course, because magical, whatever the fuck bullshit. Celine, Demetrius, Mordrin, Verdiditus. I gotta roll for Tyra. Whoops. And someone roll for Honora. You guys fall asleep into a deep and heavy unconsciousness. Where is Kyra?
Yo,
Kyra.
Honora, Jesus Christ.
Kyra.
That wisdom save was for Honora. The crit 20.
She has disadvantage.
Yo.
Rip.
So she falls asleep. Kyra.
Well, we both rolled a 4, I
Even
guess.
Kyra.
I fall asleep even if I have Fey heritage.
What'd you roll? So, net neutral, your first roll was an 8. So that's still.
But
Oh, I didn't even fully
you
read
just-
that description. I still rolled an 8.
Yeah, but it's
Wait,
advantage
wait.
on saving throws against charmed or
I
frightened.
see,
but
I see.
spells can't put you to sleep, period. So if it's putting people to sleep, then
Yeah, you're good. Everyone else, though, nap.
like
Yeah.
instantly nap.
Instantly nap.
Well,
Are you
So,
okay?
who passed?
So if 10 was the check, so anyone who got less than a 10 is asleep.
So it's Sierra's
lot.
awake.
Here's a way. I'm gonna move you guys out so I can actually see what's going on.
So Sil, me, and Sierra.
and Bullbug, right?
Bulbug.
You got a
Did Bulbug
13.
pass?
Oh yeah, Bulbug pass.
Bulbug
Bulbug pass. You're right.
Love that for him.
Just incredibly confused as to why everyone around him immediately took a snooze. Can we try to wake everyone up?
Hold on.
I turned to Flexi and I grab the straps of his armor and try to shake him a little bit to see if it wakes him up.
I fully want to slap whoever's next to me.
Demetrius.
You can absolutely do so. Roll to hit.
Well,
Yes, you shake. Who do you shake, Sil?
I shook Flexi.
Yeah, Flexi.
Admittedly, didn't shake him very hard, but
Flexi sort of comes to you. You wake up. You slap the shit out of Demetrius. Demetrius, you feel great pain.
ow.
You are
What
awakened.
happened?
Hi. I'm sorry. The fumes must be a little bit more than you might be ready to handle. Maybe you should take a seat.
Yeah, sorry. This is our first crazy dreamboat party. What
no,
just
I
happened?
It's a hot box, I suppose is what you call it. Very strong. If you're not used to it, take it slow, drink some water. But you can also demonstrate your inhibitions and just let the ride flow.
Right on.
Either one. But are you alright? A lot of you. I'm sorry, you
we'll
took
be
quite a
fine.
spill.
Don't mind us. We'll rally.
Alright then. If you're alright, then no need to. You're welcome to stay here. You're welcome to explore. You're welcome to follow your heart wherever it takes you.
Listen, I
Thank
just
you,
appreciate
Queen.
your vibes.
Yeah.
What's that?
Can we like slap everyone else awake?
You
Yeah.
do so.
Quick slap montage.
Yeah. Smash cut. Everyone's awake. Congrats.
The bright red bruise on their face.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, there is a door. So there is a door to your left. What would you like to do?
that was exactly what I wanted to ask. How do we want to handle this? Are we sneaky?
Okay, my gut's telling me Lutheria knows that we're here and she has known. And there's no way we can hide from her. But I would love to get as far as we can without alerting any of her followers that we're hostile.
Blending
if we
in
could
with
just-
them for now. So yeah,
We should have
The
put
very-
on costumes.
at the very least, the more we can map this place out, the better when shit goes south.
This is fair.
Yeah,
So in the
I'd love to
meantime,
scope it out. We might even be able to. I wonder if anyone like knows more about her whereabouts or what she's up to or anything about her scythe.
Mhm.
so we're just some real rad partiers.
You up to that, Grandma?
Oh hell yeah!
Do you want to take your five minute break and come back to it, or do you want to call it here? We are at the 9 o'clock point. Not you. We are at the 9 o'clock point.
I would like a nice little break, please.
A little break.
Little break.
Are
Break.
you coming back or no?
I cannot. I am fully falling asleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's call it here. This is a pretty good.
Yeah,
place
we'll
to
call it
stop.
here.
This is a good stopping
No
point.
rally, bro, man,
No rally.
bro.
Vote and rally.
Our characters fall asleep and we all fall asleep also.
IRL,
Yes.
full immersion.
Wow, it's like we're there.
It's like for real.
I had to
man.
move into a full horizontal position.
I understand.
Listen, that doesn't help stay awake though.
I
for the-
was fighting it so hard, and then I was like, I can't. I have to be horizontal.
My brother and I love to one of the things we do together is binge watch shows, and we'll put a show on at I don't know, 9 o'clock, and we'll both be sitting upright and eating snacks. And most of the time, I get a little bit comfy. But by the end of the night, my brother is passed out on the couch because he just slowly slid down.
Yeah.
until
I
he is
do that.
absolutely
I do that
horizontal.
all the time.
I will literally find myself in a plank position, and I'm like, wait, I'm using more energy trying to hold my hips up than just actually lying down. What am I doing?
Incredible. All right. Well, have a good night, guys. That was fun.
Bye. Make good
Good
choices.
night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
And that is that.